Hi there, Spitfire here with Game Mode 5, and today I want to tell you the saga of Spitfire's chair. Alright, so, last night, minding my own business, just chilling, watching some Toby Turner. I'm sitting here in my chair, kicking back, watching Toby Turner. Anyways, I start going back, and back, and back, and I didn't realize it, because I was just like, ooh, comfortable, ooh, it's more comfortable. Next thing I know, I am, boom, right there on the ground. Now, people of the internet, let me tell you something. I'm a big guy. Fighting gravity is not one of my strong points. So, my chair broke in multiple pieces, and I got to thinking, when was the last time I got a new chair? And I thought, and I thought, and I thought. Turns out, the last time I broke a chair, my wife was downstairs talking to a neighbor who hasn't lived there in years. It's been at least 3 years since I got a new computer chair. And I'm thinking, maybe it's time. Maybe. Let me show you. Stupid microphone. Let me show you what's left of the old chair. Look at that, right there on the bed. Look at that. Okay, right here we have the butt part, stained by farts probably. And then down here we have the back part, probably also fart stained. I don't know. And the arm parts, wait, there we go. The arm parts arm gunk. So it's an old thing. I'm gonna put that back there now. All right. So, anyways, let me be clear, people. It was time for me to get a new chair. And I'm telling you this because I got a good deal, and I want to explain how I got a good deal. But we have to get there. So, last night, middle of the day night, me and my wife and I go to Walmart, and we look around, and I look at one chair, and I'm like, eh. Look at another chair, and I'm like, eh. Finally, I look at all the chairs, and I'm like, no, this is all crap. So I walk up to the manager, I'm like, why you have crap? No, I didn't, but I wanted to. So anyway, later on, meaning today, this morning, we went to a store called Sam's Club. Now, if you're not familiar with the concept of Sam's Club, is basically they buy an insane, crazy, massive bulk. And then they sell at a discount to the average Joe Schmo. Now, you can't really ever count on them having anything, or anything specific. Like, you can count on them having, like, barbecue sauce. But you can never guarantee what kind of barbecue sauce they're going to have. Or how much, or how big the bottle's going to be, how little the bottle's going to be, what kind of packages it's going to be. You never know! But I digress. So anyway, I go to Sam's Club, and I'm all like, look, show me your chairs. And then somebody circles me around the store, and they're all like, I've worked here for 6 months, and I don't know where they are. And I'm like, it's a warehouse, I get it, it's big. But you don't know where the office chairs are. And as I walked away, I'm like, here's your sign. But I didn't. I did not say that. I wanted to, but I didn't. So finally, my wife and I, on our own, find this store. Or the section of the store that has these chairs. And I sit in one, I'm like, nah. Sit in another one, I'm like, nah. Sit in another one, and I'm like, look at all this room for activities. And I look at the price tag, and I'm like, no. So we leave. We go to a town over. Now, the store we're going to is called Office Depot. Now, we have one of those in our town, but the store is about this big. Unless you're looking for, like, an assortment of 10 pens, you're not going to find what you're looking for. Because they're always like, you can always order that online, or maybe you could come back some other time, and maybe instead of pens, we have a chair. And I don't know why that guy's indistinguishably foreign, but it is what it is. So anyway, So anyway, we go to Office Depot, and I walk up to the guy behind the counter, and he's like, "Yeah, what do you want?" No, okay, he didn't say that. He's actually a very, very friendly guy. And the dude's like, look, the chairs are over there. But, if you need anything, let me know. And I'm like, cool. So we go and we check out the chairs, and I tried 3 different chairs because I immediately, upon looking at some of them, I was like, no, and no. But I found 3 that I kind of liked. So I sat in the first one, and I sat, and I'm like, too hard. Sat in the other one, I'm like, too soft. I sat in the third one, and I'm like, just right. Then my wife is all like, but the size, you have to look at the size, because, let's face it, I'm a big dude, so, So finally, I'm like, okay, fine, I'll sit in the 3 chairs again. So I sit in the first one, and I'm like, too big. Sit in the other one, and I'm like, too small. Sit in the third one, and I'm like, just right. Now, the third chair is the third chair in both instances. So I'm like, this is the chair. But it's got this like faux leather, this fake leather on it, which is this chair, the one I'm actually sitting in right now. And I'm sitting in it, and I'm like, I don't know, like, faux leather, like, you never know. It could just, it could get a paper cut or something, So I'm sitting there, I'm thinking, and, I'm sitting there playing on my phone when I get this ingenious idea. My genius idea is to Google to see if there are coupon codes for Office Depot. Because Office Depot is one of those stores. Now, it's not the one that's, it's not the one in my town that's this big. But, still, they have a policy where, if you can buy something from their store for their website for a certain price, their store can also sell it to you at that price. Which is awesome. So, I'm sitting there and I find the chair on my phone. And I start looking for coupon codes. And I find one that if you spend $200, they will give you $40 off. And I'm like, it's a 20% discount. I like that. Okay. So, I'm sitting there and it works on my phone. And I decide I'm going to go up to the guy behind the counter and be like, yo, can you give it to me at this price? $40 off. And I was half expecting him to be like, what? But fortunately, the dude was all like, I don't know, let's try it. So he tried it. Now, the first time, when he first put it in, it was all, it didn't work. And he's all like, I'm sorry, it's not working. Now, if he would have given up right then and there, I would have kind of understood and probably still bought the chair. Probably online, just had it shipped to the store for free, and, but I don't know. So, anyway, he gets on his little communicator thing, because he's got a little earbud, and pretty much, he just goes, yeah, I'm gonna need a coupon code and 47 alpha. I have no idea what the hell 47 alpha had to do with it. That's what he said. 47 alpha. So anyway, probably code for this dude's a chill dude. Let's give him the discount. He puts in a few more codes, and then another dude comes over, and I swear at one point there were 2 people typing on one keyboard. It was just like craziness. Finally, they get it to work. I get my 20% off, and I am happy. I am about to walk out the door. I have this receipt for the chair, and I'm like, point me to where I can grab it. But then something unexpected happens. The guy who helped me get all this taken care of runs past me, grabs up a box, roughly chair-sized, and darts out the front door. And I'm like, dude, come back here with my chair. So I run out the door. Okay, I don't run because I'm fat and I don't run. Take a few steps out the door. And the dude's like, okay, which car? Which car are you in? And I'm like, I'm not sure I want to tell you now. So, but anyway, so he basically carries the thing to my car for me, which is awesome. Freaking sweet. So there I am, and I take it home, and then my wife also wants to stop off at Victoria's Secret on the way home, and the dog food store, and then, somehow, like, my chair quest also gets made into her, whatever the heck it is, else quest. But anyway, so like 2 hours later I get home, and I have my chair with me, and yeah, end of story. Like, there's really no more to it. But anyway, so I need to let you go because I have taken up enough of your time. I do have one other question before I let you go, though. It's all blurry. Blurry. Hey, you're back. All right. A couple of days ago, I put up a, creepypasta here on the channel. I'd like to know what you think about that. Because I would love to do more of that because it's a huge difference from what I usually put up on YouTube. And, yeah, so let me know how you felt about that. Did you like it? Did you hate it? Did you like to hate it? I don't know. There's this guy, called Cry, or Cryotic. Plays games with PewDiePie or something, I don't know. Anyway, so, this dude does it, and, like, I never even, I mean, I've always had people that tell me I have a cool voice and stuff, or gay voice. People also tell me I have a gay voice, so it's like 50-50. It's like, cool, gay. Now, I don't know. I mean, I've known people in the past who were cool and gay. I don't know why it's got to be one or the other. I never had somebody tell me, dude, you have a cool and gay voice. I'm like, but anyway, so, getting off track. I would like to know what you think, what you thought, what you'd like to think you thought in the comment section down below. Till next time, I'm Spitfire with Game Mode 5. Like, subscribe, comments, please. This is the part where you click off the video. Whatever, fade to black.